Hi parents! Have you ever looked around your home and realized that the whole family is quietly revolving around the needs of one child? If this is true for your house, then this episode is for you. Naming this reality does not make you disloyal to your child, but it does give you an honest place to begin. Let's get started. Welcome to From the Teacher's Desk. I'm a special education teacher with parent and teacher-friendly strategies to support learning and behavior. And today we're talking about what happens when the needs of one child start running a whole house. And this is one of those family realities that parents feel very deeply but aren't able to usually speak about aloud. There is a kind of parent guilt that does not get spoken about enough. And that is the guilt of loving your child deeply but still understanding that their needs are swallowing up the whole house. Meals revolve around one child. Outings revolve around one child. Noise levels, plans, holidays, evenings, energy, attention, everything bends to what that one nervous system can handle. And this is exhausting to carry around all the time, even when you understand why it is happening. And then there are the siblings, the child who waits, the child who adapts, the child who hears not now, the child who learns to be easy because the family is already dealing with so much difficult. Parents feel this. They feel guilty towards the neurodiverse child because they feel tired all the time. And they feel guilty towards the siblings because they cannot stretch enough to meet the needs of everyone. And this is a very heavy place to be. If this is your family, then you need to hear this without shame. Noticing the imbalance does not mean that you love anyone less, but it does mean that you're paying attention. This situation cannot be solved by pretending everything is okay. It can be solved by being honest and more intentional. And this honesty is really important because you cannot bring a situation back into balance if you do not first admit that it is out of balance. Ask yourself, where is the whole family always adapting? Which adaptations are necessary and which have quietly become habits that can be revisited? Which sibling needs protected time instead of leftover time? And where can the load be shared more equally between adults? These questions can help you move from survival mode into a place that is more thoughtful and sustainable. Most importantly, do not make siblings invisible in the name of survival. They may not need equal attention, but they do need to feel seen. And this may mean 10 minutes or more of protected one-on-one time. This may mean naming what is true, for example, saying, "Your brother needed a lot today, and I can see this was difficult for you too." This may mean creating family rituals for the entire family that do not get cancelled unless they really have to. But being noticed matters. And for many siblings, being noticed and being seen can matter just as much as getting time. For the child with higher needs, it also helps when the whole family support plan is not built around constant emergency mode. Predictability helps everyone, boundaries help everyone, and rest helps everyone. And a family cannot stay healthy if it is constantly getting ready for the next crisis. This kind of constant urgency really wears everyone down. And if you are the parent holding most of this alone, your exhaustion is not a character flaw, but it is data that your family may need more support than it currently has. No one in the family will thrive if one parent is managing the entire household 24 hours a day. This is too much for one person to carry. You are allowed to build a home that supports your neurodiverse child and still be able to realize when everyone else is disappearing within that process. This is not betrayal, this is care, and it's often the first step towards making family life more sustainable for everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here today from the Teacher's Desk. Next week we will be starting a new series on the importance of sleep. See you then.